Conditional loops. Yeah. Okay. So I think I have shown this to you. If else, etc. Let's see. Example of while loop in use. I have shown you while, I think, yes. Who remembers? Let's see, while. I showed you while. While. Okay. What's this move? Uh, Example use of loop. Okay, it's also shown nesting. I showed you this one, nesting. So if this is something like this, if income is less than 47,000, rate something. If it's not, then you can do if income, else if income, etc. So if this one, if not this one, then this one. So if not this one, then this one, and etc. So what is this? It is for taxes. All of that. Or you can do this one, but we said that was the problem here? Yes, should be else, because for some numbers it will be like for some numbers it will be for numbers less than 47,000, it will give all these numbers. So for example, if it is 47,000, income first will be rate 022, but in the end it will change to 033, and so your number will be yes. So rate will be always will be different, not different, but the last one. But we wanted only one to be presented. So we put here else. Be careful nesting. So we said that if you do not have these braces, scope key. So you should put only one command операция. So gamble through in problem. I showed you this one, what it was doing. Not price of tickets. We was simulating. I showed you. It was simulation of. Do you know gambler? Gamble. Да, Kumar, casino. So I showed you. It was like when he will win. So we saw that he can win, but in most of cases he lose. So it was something like this. We tried. So like how many times you go to casino, and when you go to casino, you like you make a coin, and in 0.5, in half of cases your cash is plus plus. Plus plus means cash plus one. So you had 0, for example, and then you have plus 1 will be 1. And cash minus minus is minus 1. And it works till you have money or till you get to the goal. So for example, you come with $5 and you say, I will go home with only $10. So I go home if I get $10. Never. Yeah, so but and so you play till you take $10 or till you lose all money. So this is for this one. if math random 0.5, uh, so it is random number. If you do this, and then you count wins plus plus. Wins plus plus is how many times you win. So, for example, you and we made, so it was, for example, for this one, it was 191 wins of 1000. Ну, типа, it's very low chance to win for the goal. The most of cases you will lose. Yes, 10%, 20%, yes, that's almost 20. Huh? Yes, yes. Okay. I also showed you about these bugs. Bugs is about errors. Can you write program without errors? So, for example, you are writing some program. Uh, can you make it without errors? No. If it is program small, you can write it without errors. But if it is very big, so every time there will be errors because it's very big, it's hard to understand. So because of it, there are, for example, testers, people who check your program, how it works. And even them, they don't guarantee that you do not have errors. So people try to make less errors. Так, okay. So it is about, for example, I said you that there is no loops, number of possible execution sequences. So if there is only commands like do this one, so there will be no errors. But if there are conditionals, conditionals is if, else, etc. It will be errors. And loop, it says no limit. It means that if you have for while, there may be errors. So you have to check it correctly. So maybe you know lead code. So for example, people who wants to working at Google, they solve the questions from this. I will show you. It's not. It's so how can I say? Maybe it's not. You are not ready to solve this one, but till the end of the semester, if you learn it properly, you will be able to start. So, for example, if you are like want to go to Google, you should at least solve these medium questions, easy and medium. So the most of part is solving these issues, these problems. Okay. Running example. That okay. Showed you. Okay. Let me show arrays. So we started from this part. Primitive data types is int, double, float. So this is are called primitive data types. Assigned statements. Also we have seen mass, text IO, how to input, conditional loops, and now arrays. Так, the data structure that enables efficient program. Okay, let me show. So So, for example, we have class as group, and we have like grades, там, John, или можно вот так, да, то есть grades one. We can make, so for example, temperature day one, temperature day two, temperature day three. So for example, it was 0, minus 14, minus 8, temperature 4, minus 5, etc. So this is temperature, weather, temperatura. You see that we have many variables that are like store some information, yes? So we can store them in array. So instead of this, I can write temp. Так, okay, сейчас. Does it work? No, does it have errors? We can make it lift, recompile. So it works. So for example, I can make it system out println temp 0 или 1. Minus 14. So this one is 0 element, this is 1, and this is 2, this is 3. And this is array. Why we need that? For example, you need to store grades, or you need to find temperature, or you want to, well, for example, Excel. Why you need Excel? For storing information, yes. So they are like table, and you know it's first, second, third, and fourth, etc. So arrays are so for example 100,000 students in class, pixels in digital image, Google queries per. So it is for storing information. You can store information like this one. You see this one? It's actually 10 numbers, or for example 10 students, and you want to store all their uh, for example grades. But with array it will be something like this. You write it has 10 elements. Так, okay. 200 huge amounts of data. So for example, you are storing information about temperature, and this will store this one. Also, this can be done at the same temp, let's say. Let's say T. So you can do this one. So here you only put which variables it has, and this one you will put values in it. By default, all of these are zeros. Declare an array, create an array of given lengths. Так, okay. So you can do also something like this: system out println temp.length. What it will output? What will be the result? Size, да? Сколько выйдет? А? So the result will be what? 4. Yeah, 4. Why 4? Because it has 4 elements. Yes, so this one have 4 elements. It starts from 0. It is 1. It is 2. It is 3. And this is so this one is also will be 4 because it has 4 elements. In Java, we have fixed number of lengths, so it must be always. You cannot use something like this. So what will be the result of this one? Error. Why? Because there's no 4. The last one is 3. Сейчас давайте уберем вот это. So the last, this starts 0, 1, 2, 3. There is no 4. I will show it to you. So it says 4 out of bounds for length 4. So length 4, it must be less than 4. Hmm? So we start from 0. Yeah, it starts from 0. In programming languages, all start from 0. Not from 1, but from 0. So 10 out of bounds for length 1. Так, окей. Refer an array. So you can change the values, like you put it temp here. So it was minus 14 at the beginning, and you can change it. Like you say, it's not minus 14, but 28. It's 28. So you change this one. Huh? Because, no, I just просто. It can be 71. Она- this one is warmer. Исınmadı mı? Anlatma. Yes, it's yeah, it's my projector. For int I 0. Um, so this is so we have this array, yes, from -20. So there are some numbers. This one is 4. As you remember, I showed you this. I showed you. It starts from 0. And for example, this temp length is what is temp length? Yeah. It, yes. What is it now? In this case, 5. You count when you have lengths. You just count elements. Yeah, it starts from 0, but it is always -1. Yeah, so for example, you have 4 elements, and the last one will be 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So if we have 5 elements, the last one will be 4. And this is I plus plus. Just okay. If I do this one, what it will show? It will show all numbers. You see? Yes, 5 numbers. Also, you can do something like this. So this is the index 0. It starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and goes and shows the element. So this is array, and we show. So this is I don't maybe it may be like Quartira. Yes. So we can use string rules. So what it will output? What will be the result? No if. What? Hammasını, yeah, not how many. So it will output all people. Yes. Uh, no specific. There's no five. Yes, it will show all names. John, Mike, and Bill. So, for example, you can do something like this. Let's say three or two. Uh, okay, let's make something like this. I enter some number, int number, 30%. So if I enter one here, what will be the result? Random yok. Mike, yes. Because it starts from zero. 0, 1, 2, 3. For example, I write here 4. What will be the result? Error bir adı. No, so you can do it. No, so you can we can read two times numbers. Number 2, for example, or something like this. Uh, and I forget what second number. So it will show Bill and Mike. This arcs, where it's arcs. This arcs is also array. So you see that we use as array. We take the number which you enter. If you enter only one number, it will be what? Error. Потому что arcs-то be only one number. So you see here, index out of bounds for length 1. Так, okay. Also, this is very important because sometimes people make errors with this one. Так, okay, let me do something like this. So some numbers, and let's say not double but int. Mm, So, for example, if I make this one, What will be the output? Hmm? Why? So, uh, if okay, let me show other example. Так, what will be the result? A equal to 6. A equal to 6 in the beginning. Then B equal to 6. Then A is equal to C7. And B is equal to what? 6. Because B is not A. Equal to A, but it copied value. So it takes value. Yes. Here. Here. So here it is copying. So it is like you are A, I'm B. You said you have 6, and then I create B. I go to your value. I copy it and go away. So we are not like we don't have any connection. And then you can change value. So this is like this one. So they are you copy only. They are different. But here in arrays they are not copying. It is they are same. So when you do something like this with array, they are like they are same. They have different names, but they are same. Yes, this one same. So B this means that there are array B, and this means that there is B. It stays same, but it has other name. It has two names. It has. Yes. So there, like you have two names. Someone calls you C, someone calls you B, but it is you. Yes, same. So if you change from B from C, it will change again. Okay, you can go to the break after the break. Okay.
Ja, Polis verwendet. Stos. Więc zyskana to będzie znowu. Przez moment. Jo, was. Was jest. Fajnie, obro. Już odbywa. Wiedział, bo wszystko jest. Co jest kwestia problemu? Aha, ale nie wiem, Yeah. Tamam, söyleyeyim. 873 olsun. Başım gelsin. Yok, hiç istemiyorum. Bunlardan fayda altı. Ama ben biraz için kalacağım. Bir altı koyun var. Siz hırsızlık var. Sevmem. Sevmem. Sokak. Evet. Çok gazeteler. Seni platforma doğru şekilde del nosso conquistare c'era posso ma non sono venuta per la musica e posso fare se tu lo ascolti non Oh, bir zaman Senin kılavuzun yok.
Hmm? Okay. So let's continue the code and copy array. So if you want to copy, so in this case it was copy. So if you want to copy array, it will be like this. I will, I will share. Алексей. Так. Okay, so we it will this will copy values. So they will not be same. They will be just copies of each other. So for example, you see here, if you make something like this, if you do like this one, this, as you remember, C0 will be at the beginning 3 and then will be 999. But here it will stay same. Okay? Do you have any questions? Parse integer. Так, okay. What does this following code print? Let's try to think. So A will be, if you do not, this A will be zeros. I can make it. Java is all. Hmm? Yes. Yeah. So you see this one? A, B, B is this one. Then you make it B equal to A. So they have two names and one value. You see this one, yes? I. Так. So it outputs the values 1, 0 to 1, 3, 4, and then goes to new line. Then it outputs all numbers from B, and B will be what? 0, 3, 4, 5. So it is something like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this also 0, 1, 3, 4, 5. So here A, when you make B equal to 0, they become same array. After this, B and A refer to the same, I should do. Так, okay. What is the error here? What is the problem? Yes, first one. Hmm? Yes, so it is less than or equal to 10. Yes, but there are how many elements? 10 elements, and the last one is 9. So this one I last I will be what? 10. If by this rule, because it will start from 1 and go to 10, and so it will be error. Here it will be error because you do not initialize, so you cannot write like this. So you can write it, but it should be like you can write it like this one. Как? Yes, so you should specify how many elements it should have. You should say to it, or something like this. Так, undeclared variable. Also, you cannot write without double. So you cannot write like this. In Java, every time you need this first type, the name of type. In other languages, it is different, but in Java, it is like this. Mm. Okay, so we can make this thing. So just use nested for loops to put all the cards in the deck. Okay, let me copy this one. So this is thus just symbol, carton symbol. This is also numbers, and we can deck is Kaloda, so 52 cards, and we put all these cards. So for example, we can make it like system out println deck, for example, 15. Or deck 0 will be which card? Iki крести, да? Uh, so it will be this one. So for example, 10 Jack, no. No? Да, наверное, Jack. Q. Coin. So you can store it in this manner. Java deck, it will show all the numbers. Yeah, okay, so here there is no color. Uh, okay, so this is, you see here this one, we haven't seen this before. We have what? Two fours. 1 4, and inside of it we have 1 4 again. So this will go first from J, and this will go from I. Okay, let me show one example. Not about array, but about 4. That if I, so for example, 4 int I is 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. So what it will output? It will output 5. Yes, until 4. It will output 5 stars. Okay? Because it starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 5. So it is 5 stars. Now, if I want to make 5 line of 5 stars, huh? No, println, it will, println. So print means it outputs star, and the next symbol will be after it, not on the new line. So because of it, it shows 5 stars on one line. This, okay. So if I remove this one, println means empty println means it has one. Okay. So let me show this one. If I make this one println, what will be the result? We don't need. For this case, we don't need. So it is almost same, yes? There is no difference. Да, ln demek, короче, In after text, you will have new line. So, for example, I have this one, and I want 5 by 5. What should I add? Yeah. No, we can make it like this. Maybe, for example. Oh, we can make by this, but this is, for example, I want to enter some number and 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7. So it should be different, yes? So, for example, if I enter here int integer percent, so I should enter here some number. If I enter here 5, it will show, but problem is with, for example, 9. It will be also 9 by 5. And we, but I want to enter 5 and it show 5 by 5. I enter 9, it show 9 by 9. Yes. So for example, we have, if I have this one, recompile, enter here 9. So it will output 9 in one row. But I want to repeat this one 9 times again. So what should I do? I can add here 4. If I make this one, what will be the result? Right here. How many? 45 емес, 25. I entered 5, not 9. There was only 5. 5 times 5. So it is 25. What should I add? Println to which place? You can say line. Which line? Huh? Altı. What's that? What will we see? Why? Because after each star we have new line. But we want not after each star, but after 5 stars. Huh? Here? Yeah. So for example, I want to enter okay, let's see what does. So the task is something like this. I enter 5, it shows me 5 by 5. I enter 9, it show me 9 by 9. I enter 3, it show me 3 by 3. So it is like 25, да? То есть 25 by 5. So, okay, let me show this one. Why? Because this one shows 5 stars. Then you add new line, and then it repeats it 5 times. 5 stars, 5 times.
We just run with 9, show 9 5 star or 9 nines.
9 by 9. 7 by 7. So this is nested loop 4 inside of 4. We will see more examples for this 4. There can be 2 fours, 3 fours, 4, 5. So if problem needs many fours, so it means that it is very hard problem. Ha? Yıldız Çanı neye? А, вот так можно? Ну, не знаю. Also, you can do... А? Not era простая. So, for example, also we can do like this. What will be the result? Try to imagine.
What was the first one?
So it was A. Now I change it to J plus 1.
So, like pyramid, yes. First 5, then 6, then
Like pyramid, but not 5. How?
no, the second. Like first row was 5, second is 6, then 7, then
It is like pyramid, but first row is not 5.
0.
First row is 1 because I put plus 1. So J is 0, J plus 1 is 1, so it will go 1. Next row 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. Так, окей. Вот, вот так. Вот. Минуточку. So let me show it here. Let me put 5 here. So we have A, J, I. So I changes this. So in the first case, I is equal to 0 and J is equal to 1. Why it passes? Okay. So there was nothing here. Then we draw this one. So I is equal to 1, and it checks it is not less than. So J is equal to 1. There is no I. We start with I, which is equal to 0. We output star. We change I to 1. Then I is equal to 2. So it stops. Again, I starts from 0, 1, 2, and then 3 stops. J3 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 stops. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stops. Okay. So this is nested loop. Also, there might be some errors. So for example, what can be error here? Let's say. So people may make this error. What is the error here? G. Yes, it was I++, but it is now J++. Why it is problem?
J0.
So I starts from 0 and don't change the I. It just stays same.
Stop.
Huh? Yeah, so it is better if you look at these numbers, this one and this one, they should be same in most of cases. Because you will make these errors. You will forget to change to I, J, etc. And your code will work, but it will not work correctly. It will work with errors. Oh, it will not show error, but your code will not work as you expected. Oh, okay, it's joke. The card, any card. Uh, okay. So let's say we're making some card game. It shows all cards. Yes. And we want to take any card. Or even, for example, we want to take any card. Let's say int take. We want to make it random. Mass random generates number from 0 to 1, and you multiply by 52, it is will be from 0 to 51, and it will be number from 0 till 51. So for example, you can make it like this: system out println dec take. So for example, okay, we don't need this one. Uh, okay, it's not error. Сейчас, а вот здесь, okay, so it's something like this. You need this system out println because it is here. It output here. You see that it output two times. Because I didn't put system out println. Let's add here system out println. You took 4 is, so it is random like.
Why it's showing path?
Huh? It's
Yes. Sure.
no, if it is not if it is not red, so it says that there is other method to use random. So if there are like this one, yellow, so it's not problem actually. They show same things. So it says you took two. So for example, you want to shuffle. Так, а как shuffle? Okay, you want to take n cards from this one. So you can make it with 4. 4 and I. Less than 5, 5 plus plus.
Line 1.
5 cards. Uh, Can they be same? Yes, it can. Why are they are same? Да, рандомно просто it can be randomly same numbers. So this is, for example, no problem. So this it shows appears twice because it's random. So randomly it can take random cards. Uh, okay, so we can change it. So for example, uh, okay, let me show it. Yeah. So what does it do? Variable and what is variable? Okay, so for example, let's say five cards. We will need 5 cards. So let me explain. So in this case, they will not be same. Shuffle. You make shuffle. So it takes some random number. Uh, yeah. So it takes a random number. I show I plus. So it takes, for example, 5 card. I plus means it takes other 52 cards. The next cards. So you take, for example, 0 card. Then you take first card. First card you only change with next cards, not before. So because it is I, and then it says 52 minus I. So if you 52, it will be random 51, and it will generate with next cards. And this means that it changes the places deck R and deck I. So it was here 0 and 5, for example, and it changes with place. And in the end, you have what your cards are shuffled because each time it change it with other cards. М, Так, купон коллектора симулятор. Okay, and the last one, we also can have. Uh, do you know matrica? matrix. Okay. Okay, fine. So what does it mean here? Before we have only one braces. Now we have two braces. So one is like this flat. Yes, 0 to 1. You can have this. It's like quadrat, or you can say it's apartment, two dimension, kvartira. So you have house and kvartira inside of it. So you have tenth house, home, house, and fifth apartment. So it also can be like this. So for example, let me show. Oh, okay. So you put it like this. For example, you can say A3, not 3. So they can be different numbers. And we can, for example, output all of it. So you see, this is the content of this A. I put 2, 1, it will be 5 here. So why 2, 1? Because this is 0 row, 1 row, second row. And this is 0 column, and this is first column, 1, column 1. So this is two-dimensional. You can make it, so you put the value of 2, 1, 2, 5. If it, because it is second row. So for example, if I change 1 to this 1, 1, да, ikinci rad, what is also you can go this one, this way, and this way. It also can have AI legs. So for example, because AI is also array, so this is also array, you can get lengths of it. And this one is, this is top. Top means it jumps for 7 cells. Oh, so this is, you see that this has place sum between it. So because, so for example, if I can make it like this. So it's just to make it.
Can you do some for example?
Of, for this one. Huh?
Some.
Just let's see, maybe here it's так, declare clean initialized single statement. Okay. Mathematical abstraction vector, Java implementation to the array. Okay, so так, what can I? Yes.
Can you change places? Where place?
Which place?
Can you write?
Where? Here?
No, A.
Okay, okay. Okay, this example. Так, окей. 2 or 3. 2 and 3 will be what? Yes, it will be last one. This one.
It means the first row 0.
Yes. It's always start from 0. So this will be
Yeah. So first always vertical or
not, it's not actually vertical. In computer, it's not vertical or horizontal. But I show it like this because I wrote the code like this one. In computer, it will not be like vertical horizontal. It is like houses. So, for example, this is first house, this is second house, this is third house, and this is first apartment, second house. This is no zero apartment of first house, first apartment of first house, second apartment of first house, and so on.
how which row is right?
By these numbers,
This is house. Second is apartment.
yes, yes. Oh, we can. It's like abstraction.
Ah.
It is house or some
Like we don't have to
class.
mention it as no. This one.
Yeah. So it's not this geometry. So you don't need.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So
We are making a
yes, braces.
and braces, and it's by itself writing 5 in second row and third row.
You show it in the beginning. You show that there are
Yeah.
3 houses and 4 apartments. 3 houses. So do not imagine it as columns and rows. So you can imagine it, but actually it is rows, houses and apartments inside of it.
Do you mention?
Yes. Okay. So oh, X, Y тоже, yeah, sometimes you will confuse yourself when you will use X and Y. So where it can be used, it can be used in vector, 1D array, etc. So do you know vector matrix? Yes. Да. So you know neural networks, нейронные сети. Как это сейчас скажу? Нейросети. Тармақлар. Как искусственный интеллект, sunny intellect. Да? So, okay. So neural networks. You know ChatGPT, yes? I think. Everybody knows. Neyron tarmakları. So it is the all of this are working with neural networks. Neural networks are just multiplication of these vectors.
Well,
So a lot of vectors, like millions of vectors.
what?
Huh?
I don't know what is.
So vectors. Okay, let's show vectors. So or this one, or actually it is. So it is in geometry shown like this, but actually it is this one. So this is matrix, this is vector. So actually, ChatGPT just multiplying these vectors to other vectors, but it is like magic, yes. But it is so. For example, in it is something like this. For example, you have image, yeah? You want to find if it is dog or not dog, yes. So, for example, you have this image, and you want computer to understand it is a dog or not dog. How he can understand it? Yeah, Vaje, forget about vectors. Forget about vectors. Huh? Oh, you understand this is a dog. Which what? Yeah, but it can be different. Yeah, maybe. For example, this one. So this is easier, yes? How you can explain computer how to detect 089. So you can write code which says, for example, if it is one line, then it is one, for example.
But teacher,
Yeah.
how we can make dog as a number?
Dog is a number. So what? Dog is what? What is the dog? Dog is picture. Picture is collection of pixels, small images. So the next problem is that how to explain that this is. So we can before they used something like this. Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Image processing. Нет, сейчас. Oh, touches. H the image. Something like this. Is it? You know filters in Instagram? What they do? They change image. Yes. So, for example, blur. So, for example, this one is we have this image, and then it's like this one. That is blur. So there is like some numbers. If you multiply each pixel, it will be like this. Also, there is edge detection. So, for example, what is edge detection? So, if you don't understand, it's not a problem. So, you have this house and you convert it to this image. And then it is easier to computer to make something with it because it's less information, less pixels, less to work with. So, for example, so actually it is taking some. This is image of numbers, and numbers you multiply by some other numbers, and then you multiply it and repeat it 1,000 times, and in the end it says that it is dog or cat. So neural networks, you should in neural networks you should find what these numbers. If you find correct numbers, it will be ChatGPT. So there are some numbers, and you give it doc, yes, image, and it says multiply, multiply. In the end, it says that it is doc. Or you ChatGPT, you give it some text, it multiplies some numbers to these letters. In the end, it generates some answer. So actually, the artificial intelligence is making from some information smaller information, like and then make it with something. So like this. So if you don't understand, it's not a problem because we didn't learn much about it.
Oh.
So it is like intuition. Okay, that's all for today.